wake up.
Welcome to J is for Justice podcast. If live breaking news and following true crime is your thing, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see in my videos, please consider giving them a thumbs up.
You know what I have to say to Ann C. Taylor, the defense lawyer?
Bring it on, woman. Hey, happy FriJay, everyone. It is FriJay, special 7 p.m. live tonight. Thank you for joining. We are live, guys, on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube tonight. So say hello to the Facebookers and the Twitchers if they are out there. I am so glad to see everybody here. I have really missed you guys. We haven't been live a lot this week. We've been doing a lot of premieres, but a lot of crazy stuff coming out, and I want to hear from you guys. So let's get the phone number up, shall we? And start taking some calls. I want to hear from y'all. I'm sick of running my mouth. I've ran my mouth enough. It always gets me in trouble. So I decided I'm going to zip it tonight and let you guys have the floor. How does that sound? I can't find the hotline picture thingy, but it's in the description or in the scroller. Where's my hotline picture? John Gone Girl, Justin Oakey, Suzanne Weir, Kim French, Allison BD, Jeff H. What's up? So you guys, the phone number is 727-755-6001. And I want to hear from you. The phone line is officially open. Anything you want to talk about. I mean, I don't care if it's Idaho 4. We can talk about whatever. But I was hoping that, you guys would have some thoughts on this drug angle, which I don't believe, but I think that they're going to use it. Lizzie Bones, hey, happy FriJay to you. She's not feeling great, but happy to be here. I'm happy you're here. I've missed you. Teresa, what's up? Lucia, good to see you, Lucia. I hope you feel better soon, Lizzie. That's bananas. We can't have you sick. There we go. Thanks, Jammers. You haven't missed shiz. Hello, heathen. We have some people to celebrate. Let's celebrate. We have a lot of new subscribers. Let's celebrate Michelle Allison for following on Facebook.
So is that a joint? Or is it a cigar?
We also have a new Patreon member. And her name, Norma. Thank you so much, Norma. What a generous PayPal gift Norma gave. So shout out to Norma. Shout out to Billy and Todd Hemsworth. Todd Hemsworth is doing cartwheels in chat. And there's 111 viewers right now. Make a wish. And it's the 11th of August. It's Friday, August 11th. Can you believe that shit? So how about we go to the boob tube and watch a little video? Maybe that'll get you guys pumped up and having some thoughts to call in, okay? Let's go to the boob tube. Oh, we have a follower on Facebook. Holly. Thank you, Holly. When did what case start, Rox? Roxy Music. So how was your Friday? What did you guys do today? I miss our 3 p.m. lives. Do you guys miss our 3 p.m. lives? Because I think we need to go back to 3 p.m.s. But if you guys don't miss them, then I won't fuck with it. I'm just kidding. I miss the 3 p.m.s, to be honest. 1111 is in chat. Make 2 wishes. Go ahead and make 2 of them. That's bananas. I just said there's 111 viewers. It's August 11th. And then 1111 just pops up in chat. Like, how does that even happen? Like, what was that? So let's get this video up here, and we're going to watch a little bit of this. Maybe this will get your juices flowing, so to speak. And you guys will have some things you want to sound off on. Because everybody's all quiet in the beginning. You guys are all shy. No need to be shy. Act like you're just calling a friend. 727. What is the number again, jammers? 727 755 6001. I had a brain fart. I couldn't remember my own number. But let's watch a little bit of this. This is about Brian Kohberger at the Moscow pool party at the Groves. And some other creators found some shiz from the Groves. So I gave them credit because it kind of meshed with what I had. So take a listen. In the next segment of my read-along of Howard Blum's In the Eyes of a Killer. Wait, that chance encounter led Martinez to invite his new neighbor to a pool party at the Grove. Kohberger in his new trunks. His new trunks? This isn't the right video, is it? That's the sneak peek. Hold up. His new trunks. Call in and let me know what kind of trunks you think Kohberger ran off and bought. This one here. Oh, it is that one. Perched at the shallow end of the large pool. Okay. Chicken and steak were being grilled to make tacos. There was beer, wine, and tequila. The sun was blinding. There must have been 100 or more college kids on the deck, surrounding the 2 large ovals that formed the pristine blue pool. He watched as Kohberger abruptly jumped up without warning and approached a girl in a black. Can I get your digits? Pink hair and a complex tattoo design on her left thigh. Then Kohberger, after only a brief conversation, asked her for her phone number. And he got it. Ooh! Brian quietly shuffled off. Score. While the party was just hitting a groove. He said no goodbyes. And slowly, pieces of this scattered puzzle start to fit together. So I happened to July 9th this on T-Revs, and then I had to backtrack to Crimes, Lies, and Videotape, then to Reporter Room, then to JLR. So those are the 4 channels that went through before I saw it. This perpetrator was seen trying to get into a home in the Grove.
Right here, 22 M10534, suspicious. Southview Avenue, the Grove, around 1:53 p.m. Ring camera went off at 2 this morning.
Okay, so you guys, we need to go back in the lives that we did where we went over the police blotter. We totally need to go through those because I'm going to tell you something. The Grove apartments are now in our on our radar because the Grove apartments is A, where the pool party was, and it was July the 9th. And B, it was where the girl, this happened on December the 4th. And then there also was a 911 call about someone posing as a Ziply employee. Excuse me, if you're not sure what Ziply is, you're like, what are you talking about? What are you talking? And you can get your "What Are You Talking About" shirt in the merch store, by the way.
Exhibity, Exhibity.
Ziply is their internet service. They're in Moscow, so they have this internet provider called Ziply, and there was someone posing as a Ziply employee. And this person was sus. So they called and reported it. But the person was gone. And that was at the Grove Apartments. And that was in the summertime. So I think Kohberger was trying to get into somebody's apartment to mess with their internet and acted like he was a Ziply employee. Possibly. But this right here, he looks like he's wearing it's definitely Robin. Hey, Robin, it's not the William Shatner mask. It's, what kind of mask is that? It looks like kind of like Batman. And it creeps me out because is that a Batman mask? Because remember the Howard Stern call? The guy was like, oh, I can't, like, kill people, I might miss Batman or something. Thank you so much, Shell. And I have to crack up too because the people in England, they say something about his Speedo. We call them Speedos. You guys think it's Phantom of the Opera? I think it's Batman. Let's see. Let's see if we can find some other masks here. Let's see. This is what's fun about live call-ins. 727-755-6001. Give me a call. I'll just be tinkering. All right. So Batman mask. Well, see, the Batman masks don't have mouths. So I'm thinking, nah. The Batman masks are mouthless. I don't really see any that have. Ooh. Now that's some creepy shit right there.
So is that a joint?
Could they possibly maybe make these with?
Or is it a cigar?
Look at this one. Jim Carrey, the man. Oh God, I can't stand Jim Carrey. All right, let's look it up. That's really creepy though. 727-755-6001. Give me a call. All right, Jim Carrey, the mask. Yeah, but it's not green, it's black. This is green. I don't think that's it. It has a pointy nose. This doesn't have a pointy nose. The one Kohberger is wearing has a pointy nose. What, Budford? Wait, what? I'm confused. All right, Phantom of the Opera. Let's see. Phantom of the Opera is only half of a mask. It's not Phantom of the Opera. Definitely not. It's a full face mask. I swear it's Batman. It's not like that, though. It has lips. Whatever it is, it has lips built in. And I don't see any Batman ones, but damn, it looks close to a Batman. Is it an Amika mask? It's just so weird. Is it like, might not even be. Here, let's get a screenshot of it up. All right. I know it looks a lot like Amika, but oh, is it half? Is it the Phantom of the Opera half? God, look how inset the eyes are. All right, let's play with. Let's play with the filters on this and see if you guys are down. If anybody wants to call, 727-755-6001. You can call anytime. The lines are wide open for your opinions. So let's see if we can kind of manipulate this and see it a little better. By the way, does my mic sound all right? Oh, Blue Man. Oh, that might be what it is, Clive. He's got the video. Explain what you mean. The whole video of this, like the ring. Yeah, it's creepy like that. God, his is just like really tight to his face, though. Is it that? Oh, you guys can't see. Hold on. Dang it. Okay, here we go. Could it be that? That looks more like. I don't know what. It's weird, though. Let's make this guy smaller. I'm just trying to figure out, like, where it ends. Because it looks like the eyes are bigger holes. I don't think it's Blue Man either. I think it's Amika. Okay, so let me play with this. Hold on. This is for you guys to look at while I manipulate this picture. Okay, let's see if we. No, I 100% think this is him. It's too coincidental. All right, let's try this. Oh my gosh, it's doing the wrong freaking window. Hold on. It's a military special forces mask. Really? What military? Yeah, it's those fat ears. Yep, Diana, you see them fat ears? Let's see. I don't know if I can actually make this any better, to be honest. It's Google. Oh, Lizzie. Thank you, Lizzie. Google full black fake face mask. Click images. Full black face mask. Mm. Mm. It is Army. Oh
So is
my
that a joint?
God. I cannot.
Or is it a
Vicky
cigar?
Watkins. Welcome, Vicky. Welcome, Vicky. Thank you for
So is that a
joining.
joint? Or is it a cigar?
Guys, hold on. Why is Casey farts on here? That's it. That's the mask. So we have an army clad mask. Clad. And then we have a K-bar knife. Yes, it's the Special Forces Black Protective Full Face Mask. Special Forces. Wow. Hold on, let's get the video back up. Where did the video go? Guys, like we're unraveling his weirdness one piece at a time. This is really weird. Yeah, it's made out of it's for airsoft guns too, and it's a plastic ABS shield. Good job, Lizzie Bones. Lizzie Bones for the win. He could have even had this one, guys. Look at this is a black party mask. Let's get the other one up. You guys see that one too? Oh my gosh, yes, we are so close to 90K, guys. And you guys get to pick what I do when we hit the 90K. But hold on, I have something to share. All right, there it is. Do you think it's this one? Because Kohberger's Cheap Burger. I don't think Cheap Burger is going to be spending the big bucks on the special military grade one. I think he's too cheap. I think he's more about Party City, $6. So I got my chalk markers out because I have to put our next goal and see it's blank. Next goal, blank K. So we are almost to 90K. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But I get to write. Should we do 95K first and then 100? Why don't we do that? That seems more doable. Let's stick with 95. So I'll put 95K. I don't think he got it from military surplus. I think he got it from Party City. Thank you guys. He's cheap. He's Cheap Burger. Seven 755-6001. And I don't know why I can't think of it today. But hey, CR, thank you.
So is that a joint?
Do you see it now?
Or is it a
Thank you
cigar?
so much, Shell and CR. Jeff, call in. Hoku too. Call in. We can talk about Shanann. I'm going to take calls on Sunday, though, for the Watts thing. But you can call in right now. We can talk about anything you want. Halloween Express on clearance. He went after the sale after Halloween was over. What's up, Billy? Maybe I had the date wrong. Let's go back to the video because I think it was in the video. It has nothing to do with frat. But a lot of people have money. What does that matter? Ain't no frat boy running around doing this shit. This is Brian Kohberger all the way. Look, Walmart. $5.41 on Walmart. And it's sold out because Brian Kohberger bought the only fucking one they had. No one else would buy this creepy shit but him. Guys, I would have to look up the Moscow thing. I would have to look up the blotter, and I'm not prepared to do that. Welcome, Hilariot. I believe you. If he had it up in November, then it must have been before November. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm getting all these dates confused. One of the creators I listened to said it was December 4th, but let's try to find it ourselves, okay? Because that's the best way.
So is that a
Will
joint?
somebody please call? I've been talking to myself.
Or is
now
it a
for
cigar?
26 Whoa, read my mind. Who we got?
Call from
Hey, how you doing? You're live.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hey, who am
That
I
is one
talking to?
scary- Well, someone that picture scares really bad. No, this is Okie.
Oh, hey, Okie, how are you?
I'm really doing pretty good today.
Good.
But you know, you went from one ugly picture to an uglier picture to Speedos.
Did you like that thumbnail?
I think it kind of shook me up. I'm more like hiding in a corner.
Kohberger and Speedos. That's a scary thought.
But you know, it really does fit.
It kind of does.
I mean, and that is really scary. But it's really nice that there are people willing to pay. This may sound stupid, but guess what I see? Guess what I hear? Guess what I found? You know, like they say, there's no stupid question, but there are some damn stupid people.
Why are people such idiots?
Okay, it is what it is.
I really don't know, because these people are functioning on their own in society, and I don't know who's taking care of them, but some of them need a guardian.
So, yeah, there's a lot of people out there like that.
Yeah, but you know, you really kind of have to love them, because it takes all kind, and if it wasn't for some of these really crazy people, we wouldn't know we was normal.
Yeah, we wouldn't have anything to compare it to, would we, Okie?
No, and my biggest goal is to just be normal someday when I grow up.
Someday. Never. Don't
When I grow
ever
up.
grow up.
Oh,
Don't do
I
it.
don't plan on it. I'm going for 99 right this year, so you know. I'm gonna be-
99, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know, women lie about their age. Why can't I go 99?
You can.
Okay. Because that's more believable than me being 21.
Well, I don't know. Hey, age is just a number. So, what's
Don't tell
on your
that-
mind
don't
with
tell
this?
that to my body.
What's going on? What are you thinking about this or anything else?
This week has just seemed like it's been just mixed up to me. There's this case, that case, a little bit of nothing here, a whole lot of nothing there. And everybody's, you know, been running around. It's Friday. We can kick back, take a deep breath, get reorganized.
I agree.
And just enjoy this weekend without the BS.
The hustle and bustle of keeping up with every last detail. of what's new, and it's a lot.
Yeah, because it seems like there's so many cases.
There is a lot going on at once, isn't there?
There really is, and you're going to be running in a hurry and trying to keep up with all of them.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you kind of have to sort them. But there's some stupid, wild cases.
Like what?
I mean,
What have you seen?
okay, Letitia Stout.
Oh, yeah.
The Tweedledee and Tweedledum, the Vallow case. We got Blowburger. We've got the Lisk, Giglio.
Which there was a press conference I heard today, and I didn't even. I can't keep up with everything.
Well, first thing, you know, they've got a big GoFundMe for his family. You know, because okay, well, that's fine. He's got insurance.
So is that a
She
joint?
can sue him for half of everything he's got.
Or is
Well,
it
I
cigar?
think.
family.
Can I ask you something though before you go
Mhm.
on? Was BTK's daughter involved in the press conference at all?
No,
She wasn't?
the Happy Face Killer's daughter was.
Okay.
She's the one who started the GoFundMe for him.
Okay, because I saw an interview. Not to cut you off, but I saw an interview with Carrie, and she was talking about how she's going to be starting like to work with law enforcement to kind of tend to the victims that are forgot about, which are, you know, the family of the perpetrator. And I think that's how they're starting is with this one. I think because she was like their house was ransacked and she came back and I mean kitty litter just thrown about and everything else.
That just seems like, you know, I think it probably was a hoarder's house, but it doesn't say who's the hoarder, him or her. It doesn't matter. They just need to get it cleaned up, make it where they can live in it, and until this gets settled. And it's not going to be settled in the next 6 weeks. It's going to take a while. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying, tear the house down. It's that woman's home. You know?
Right. No, I agree with you. I mean, she didn't expect this to happen, and they still have to live.
Yeah. You know, yeah, they have my sympathy. They didn't ask for this. But don't, you know, there are different programs and stuff that people need to be aware of so they can help people like this. But I really would like to I have another case that's really, really old. It's these two girls have been missing for 30 years. It was on America's Most Wanted, and they did the reenactment, and they did the age progression. J.D. Cash from the Oklahoma City bombing, I'm going to try to get a hold of him and see what he has on their case, and I'd like to share it with you, too.
Is he still around?
No.
No.
No. But there are people who are in contact with him.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. But I just want to tell you, have a good weekend. Everybody
You too. Take a deep breath.
just chill out, because Monday they're going to hit us with something.
Oh, I know. It's bound to happen. Listen what I just
And they
found,
all-
Okie, on November 21st
Mm-hmm.
of 2022. Well, this was the activity log from November 20th, 2022 for Moscow. And there's a guy walking down the road holding a knife in front of him.
Oh, my Lord.
Stretched out. Yes, November 20th. I've got another call coming in, though. So thank you for your
All right.
uplifting call.
Everybody have a good weekend. Love you a lot.
Love
and
ya.
See you Monday. Bye.
Call from
Bedford.
Budford, what up? Bud?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. What's up?
Good. I'm not good at this, so they asked me to call in, and I tried, but I can't figure out like where the sound is coming from. But
You're fine.
okay, so what I was trying to put in there is that um, that is that call is that picture is from at least November 30th, but I thought I found it
Yeah, I'm
the day
trying
after
to
the Apple Cup.
I'm trying to find it. I just found on November 21st. Look at this one at WA Street and N Line Street, November 21st. Reporting party was driving and saw a male on the side of the road carrying a knife in front of him stretched out. Officers
My God, I
responded.
am never
no
going
report.
to that place. I'm telling you. Like, I don't know what's going on there.
It's so
but
weird.
I am not going. It is so weird. Yeah,
There's
I have.
so
Well,
many
you know,
weird
I'm sorry for all the
reports.
emails, and I like. send
Don't
you all that stuff, but-
apologize at all. I love it. I love it. I can't possibly keep up on everything.
No, I know. I'm like, and I'm really not a true crime buff. Just this one case.
Really?
There's been like 3 cases. This one, Gabby Petito, just because they're weird, it's
Yeah,
just
it's like a
interesting.
mystery.
And then I don't know, you're not from probably Illinois, but Kanika was kind of interesting.
Oh,
An
Kanika
interesting case.
Jenkins. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
It was.
But most of the other ones. So yeah, I kind of think this looks like someone else. To me, it looks like someone else. But
Listen to
that's
this
just my
one.
opinion.
Listen to this one. 3:31 a.m., November 20th. Reporting party said people went into the apartment above her, then went out of the apartment and stood near the stairs. 3:31 in the morning. And then here's another
Yeah.
one on Idaho Avenue at 2:08. Reporting party keeps waking up to noises outside and would like an officer to check the area. But this could just be because the murders occurred and people were freaking out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Because everybody's out all night there anyway. So yeah, they're freaking out.
Yeah. I'm trying to find that specific one though.
The one that I told you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, what I did was I went to Harsh Reality's site and I found where he shared it. And most of them it's really hard to see the date. It always just says 6 months or 7 months. But on his it says November 30th. So that can't be December. He couldn't have it already and then have
No,
it be in
one of
December.
the first.
But I thought I saw somewhere else. I thought it was like after the Apple Cup, but I'll keep hunting that down.
After the what?
So the Apple Cup is a big football game for WSU.
Oh.
And it was like 2 weeks after. And, I don't know the source of the picture, but there's a pretty interesting picture of what people think is the suspect at that game.
Look at this one. I'm sorry. I just found for 11.
I remember when you
12.
did this. I remember this picture, and I remember knowing about this picture way back when you did your list of all the crimes. I watched that, and I already knew about this
this
picture.
one.
And I think it came from Twitter.
This one here is from Pullman though. This is WSU on 11/12/2022 at 9:43 p.m. Someone got an escort from Moscow. There's something up here. Look at this. 11/12 escort other occurred 9:43 p.m. 11/12/2022. And then it says Moscow, Idaho, MPDA. Narrative. Officer provided an escort for the for the football team. Oh, Jesus.
Huh.
Sometimes you're looking too hard for shit.
Well, one of the things I think is interesting in this picture, aside that I actually think it looks like someone else who's let's just put it this way. I think it looks like someone who's been cleared. They cleared everybody. But I think the coat is interesting. And I've spent a lot of time pulling up that coat. And I'm no expert with Photoshop or anything.
Oh, you're the one
And I
that
think
talked
that
about
was
the
like
coat that Maddie was wearing.
The coat that Maddie was wearing with the big, not only was it a huge windbreaker and it has a hood, but it also has like these weird lapels that are down at like boob level. If you look in the picture, and that guy's got a picture, like he's got the lapel. And then I found these running jackets, and if you zip that up, it makes like a covering for your lower face in those type of jackets. I just thought that was kind of interesting.
It is. It is. Sorry, I'm listening. I just.
Anyway,
Look
I'll
at
step
this.
down
Look at
now.
this one. Okay, here I found it. November 14th. The Grove. Hold on.
Wow.
Let me get here. Okay. Male outside. This is at 10 in the morning on the 14th. Male outside taking photos of upper floors. Reporting party currently watching the male. Male walking east. Officer responded, no report. There's a lot of things that go back to the Grove when you go through these blotters.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Well, when you want to super freak out,
Hmm.
at least I did when I found it. I don't really get freaked out or scared, but I sent you something like a link of something that happened in 2021, and it really scared me. Like
What
I
is
found
it?
it and I totally freaked out, and I sent it to you.
What is, what is
Sent
it?
to you. It's a link to a story in Brigham Young, Boise, and I'm telling you, maybe I'm crazy, but if you look at that picture, holy shit! Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah. I would look at that picture and see what you think, because I spent a lot of time looking. I have my own ideas about, why that wouldn't be the mask for him and what I possibly think he's been up to with other cases. And I've spent some time looking at things that are very similar.
Mm.
And I sent it to you, and I kind of like, I don't know. You just have to look at it. Do you think that guy looks like him? Because I looked at it and I'm like, yes, I do.
So you're linking it with other things?
Yeah, I'm linking it with other things.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
when
definitely
you get
think there's something
a
there.
downtime.
Yeah. I got you.
And it was right after he, the timing would have been the summer after he lost his last job.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm sure
So
sent him over the edge too, right?
well, they keep saying, you don't just start off with this and blah 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 blah. But what if there are other things
Well, there could
going
be.
on?
There could be. I mean, we can't
Yeah.
disregard the grand jury thing for his parents. That's really odd.
With the Dana.
The what?
Dana.
Yeah, for Dana. And then they're all
Dana.
and then they're dismissing it like, no, that didn't happen. It's like, what that
I
makes
know.
you know it
Why
did,
are you connecting it? Why are you connecting it? I'm not connecting it. I mean, they're the ones. They're the grand jury who called. Look, it's not me. It's them.
And what's really interesting is that they said that like Pennsylvania is sharing the information from the grand jury with Idaho. And this guy I was watching on Fox was saying it was really rare for grand jury because they're so secret to be shared with another jurisdiction.
I don't really understand it because whose grand jury? Like, why would you be having the grand jury for Dana's case when it's basically like, if that's all you got, that's all you got. Like, you're doing nothing else with the case. They were doing nothing else with that case.
Well, if they have a grand jury, it means that they had enough evidence to put before them to to charge someone.
For just him. Yeah. So when I went back, I saw the video where, the ring camera does a little weird thing, and there's maybe or maybe not some person off on the side. But I went back because I figured she wouldn't take the long way down the driveway and then go right. I mean, she would just cut across, right? So I thought she has to live left. So I went through the whole Google nightmare, and I discovered that where I think she was turning left and heading to her house. Now that's all grayed out on Google. You know how they do that? You can't go down that street now. It's all fuzzed out. So I think she went left, and then she lived on a corner. So she was down. They said she was 3 houses away. So I counted 3 houses. Now it's all, grayed out. She went down the driveway. She went left. She was heading right toward that whoever was in the dark there. She made a left. She would have been right by that person. Then she walked down 3 streets, and then the street that she had to cross to get to her house, which was on the corner, that's the street, if you took it down to the park, is where she was found. So she was, intercepted, I think.
Do you think that it had anything to do with drugs?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, why do they think that they wanted to call him? What did they, like if they thought it was drugs, why would they be calling his parents? Why don't they just tell you what like they made it seem like they thought something else happened to her. Who knows? Yeah, I don't understand why they would be calling the parents unless maybe the parents' car showed up on something. Maybe he borrowed the parents' car. I don't know. And
There's
maybe they
some
thought
reason that
parents'
they
car.
linked him, and
Yeah.
I mean, could it be just because of him being arrested in Moscow, and they have this unsolved, maybe
It
similar?
could be, but that seems like pretty extreme, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Like, why are you going? Like, there must be some connection with the parents. And I thought, well, maybe he borrowed their car, or maybe he didn't have the car. Borrowed their car. And
Yeah, like
their
what
car
did
was
they
turned off
testify
cell
to?
towers.
Right, like what did they
Well,
testify to? Like certainly they're not going to ask in a grown man, even though we don't refer to Kohberger as a grown man. They're definitely not going to ask your parents where you were. I mean, it'd be one thing if you were like a minor, but they're not going to
Yeah.
be like, "Hey," because I heard someone say like, "Oh, they were his alibi," and I'm like, how could they be his alibi for something that was in May of 2022, or
Right.
was it 2022?
Why did he need an alibi? Like, that's.
Yeah, why do you,
Hey,
well,
there's more to that. There's more to that. Like they.
I agree.
And if she was just going out and, like some people say, getting some drugs, and why did anybody need it? That's like this other killer case that's unsolved and nobody cares about from Christmas. I bored you with all the emails on that. And I'm like, hey, what was he doing then? I know he was home. Like, how amazing would that be? Like, how much would they just completely go crazy? He was able to do something like supposedly being clutched by the feds. Because, I mean, the sister, she went out and searched the car. Like, wouldn't he have known? Like, when did she see the car? Did he take one of his long, rides on the night of the 24th? Did he drive an hour and a half away? Is that possible?
Maybe he was at that festival and saw her at the festival. But what gets me about Dana is that she's older and she's not blonde, and I think that I think he has a type, and she doesn't fit the type for some reason.
Well, you know what I think is interesting type is that I looked at who was supposedly his girlfriend or not his girlfriend.
I can barely hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're much better. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he supposedly had this old girlfriend, or not, that died of overdose. And really, to me, what I think is interesting is I would put Dana more in the type with her, and I would also put the girl with the pink hair with the tattoo in that category. And if the Tinder date was real and she had like blue hair or pink hair or something, I would put that seems like more his type than the victims. He likes these edgier ones with the tattoos and the colored hair.
But maybe if he did kill Dana, that maybe that was kind of like, he's still testing different methods out. It sounds so sick, but he had like steps and plans, and I'm sure he had a table of like, if this, do this, then do this, or you could do this, and like maybe trying different things.
Well, that's what I thought was funny about the girls at the pool party. Because I'm like, he asked him, he got the number, and he was like, it's like the Peter principle. He was going until he was incompetent. Like, okay, I can get that level. Guy takes it over, throws it away.
But you know
like
what?
And she's like, get lost.
I don't know why people think that thinks that he's got play because he got both their numbers. To me, like getting both their numbers, that tells me he offered something. Like, oh, hey, I'm a TA, I can, if you need help with this, or there was something, because you're not going to hit on a chick and then go, oh, hey, can I get yours too? Like, they're going to be like, dude, fuck you. There was some kind of deal, I think. I don't think they gave it to him because they wanted to go out with him. And if he was getting,
he said he's having a party or get together.
well, if he was getting play, he wouldn't have left, right?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have got their numbers and left. He would have stuck around and got play.
Yeah.
But it could be drugs.
Anyway, I'll let somebody else.
All right.
know.
All right. Thank you
I'm
so
not good
much,
at this,
Budford. You're awesome.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, bye.
Bye. She's like, oh, bye. 727-755-6001. Call me and tell me what's on your mind. I'm trying to find the Grove thing. Here's one at the Grove. Several males beating a vehicle with a baseball bat. That's always nice. Someone in the Grove was getting their car beat in on November 20th. But I cannot find the suspicious person with this ring thing. So I understand that there's a video out about it. So I guess it's not December the 4th. So if you guys know the date, but anyways, let's get back to the video. Let's watch the rest. Okay, so we have this guy, and I'm just telling how I found this stuff, okay? Start to fit together. So I happened to catch this on T-Revs, and then I had to backtrack to Crimes, Lies, and Videotape, then to Reporter Room, then to JLR. So those
Call
are the
from
4 channels that went through
Brian.
before I saw it. This
To accept,
perpetrator
press 1.
was
To
seen
send a voicemail,
trying to
press
get
2.
into a home in the Grove.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
What's up, Brian?
Hi.
Hi.
Is this you, my dear?
Is this Brian Hoffman?
Yes, this is, my dear. How are you?
Hi, Brian Hoffman. I'm great. How are
I
you?
do not believe this worked in only one try.
You're awesome. Look at you go.
So are you.
So what's happening?
And I have to say, ruff, ruff, and meow, meow.
Oh, well,
Okay, now wait.
they say it back, Bella.
No, wait, I gotta turn off your audio, but I do want to watch. Okay, wait. Hold on, this isn't my forte, kids.
So is that a
You
I
got
don't have a
this,
cell
Hoffman.
phone.
You've
I
got
don't want a
this.
cell phone.
or is it a cigar?
Okay, there. So is that you right now live?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you see Bella
I'm
on the
getting
doggy cam?
So much hate. Okay.
Wait,
here's
okay,
what
so
I
what's
think-
up? I wasn't reading chat at all. So come on, tell me what's on your mind.
Okay.
Let it go.
I think this was sad. I think people got way too in. I think very bad things happened. I think we have to look at the amazing part that we learned, hold on, about the Pullman interview and then nothing. Wait, I'm on a landline, guys. Hold on, the dog's pulling. Lady.
You're on a landline?
Yes, I'm on a landline. I don't have a cell phone, and I'm proud of it.
Damn,
So
I
there. You
I
all-
love it, Brian Hoffman.
No, I can't stand them. I think you all are nuts. You all are crazy. Oh, look at the baby.
I know.
Okay, so what I think happened was everything went out of line. The fact that we know about the Pullman interview, I find huge. But we don't hear anything after that. So to me, that means he got hired, Jay, in undercover. Okay, and they did get a grant. It was like $70,000. But there was really no reason, like, why would we all know about the interview and the emails from the chief and then nothing ever? So he went undercover. And whether you guys like it or not, he is in a job interview. He is wildly bright. I am not saying he is innocent. I think he is totally involved in this. Let's just get that out of the way. Okay, this is not a Brian Kohberger.
Hey, you don't have to be defensive here, Brian Hoffman. You must have had some bad experiences in some other chats or lives.
Go, honey, you should read your chat right now.
Oh.
Your chat is actually the worst chat I've ever been in.
What? Actually, all I see is, hi, Brian. I don't see
no,
anything.
go back. But that's okay. Let's not waste our time on that.
Yeah.
Let's just go me and you, okay?
I heard Eduardo.
I think these poor kids just got in a little too deep. And things were, for the last 6 weeks before November 13th, things were really spiraling out. And if you go online and you Google, you will find Feds J busting people. And I'm talking about huge quantities. Harsh did one, I'm going to say last Saturday or the Saturday before, $900,000.
Yeah.
Of stuff. Okay. The things are there. And Jay, let's
But it's
just make
everywhere. So, like, why are we contributing?
You and I are doing this. We're getting scared. Things are bad. Feds are moving in. Bad things are happening. I'm not really quite so sure if I trust you anymore, Jay. You know what I mean? When all this stuff is going around and the feds are getting in and, bad stuff. Okay, I do think he was there. I do not think he went in. As more and more time goes on, I actually am leaning more like God. Maybe that was like the 12 things they were talking about once a week he went over there, that he was going over there on a weekend to like search what the community is doing with moving product. I don't know. But what I'm saying is he was not in there. The dude holds laptops, and I do not want to be offensive to females, and I don't know what another word is to you. He has no clue how to stab anybody. He failed at filleting hamburger meat. Okay, come on, y'all.
Wait. Where'd you get that he failed at that?
No, he was hired at some evidently like fish pond thing.
Yeah, I saw the interview with his old boss. His old boss said that all he did was do the fish, and he had him stay away from the customers because he was weird.
Right. Well, yeah, and no, he's very sick, Jay. He's very sick. Let's not, forget that. But he's also like wildly bright. In an interview with his resume, he would come off pretty appealing to Pullman. What triggers me, I don't even understand why we all know about the Pullman interview and then nothing. Why do we all know he interviewed for Pullman? We have emails. I don't understand why that's the case. And then we hear nothing. So
maybe there's nothing more to it. Maybe Jenkins never talked to him again.
Right.
Maybe there's nothing because
there is nothing. Everything else happened, though, to me, I think he got hired, but it was undercover, and then it got to where they couldn't tell us that they hired him. See, that's where I'm going. Like, why on
they
earth
could have hired him?
Interview?
They could have hired him, but that brings a whole new aspect into it. But like, if he did it, we would just know he used different avenues. I mean, he may have gotten hired and used their, technology to watch body cams or things
I
like
think
that.
he got hired and was undercover. Okay, and I think what happened
undercover for what?
Was
drugs?
Okay, see, every channel is different. So I'm allowed to say that word on your channel?
Say what word?
Drugs.
Yeah, you can say drugs. As long as you turn your YouTube down. You can say whatever you want, Brian, as long as you turn your YouTube down, because I can hear myself.
Okay, wait, no, I don't, no, I'm off YouTube. I'm on a phone, a landline.
Oh.
Are you still hearing stuff?
I just hear myself a little bit.
Really? No, I have you in your corner, but I have no audio here at all.
But Why would they hire an ex-heroin user to go undercover for drugs? They don't even know this guy. Plus, he's not a cop. He's never had any experience being a cop. He couldn't even stay in the law enforcement program in high school, let alone work for Pullman doing something like undercover narcotics. That's not just someone you.
But my God, that we watched him when he was pulled over. Okay, by the female cop at
What
that
did he
little
do when he was
crosswalk.
pulled over? Acted like a
He's
baby?
verbally smashing. He's articulate. He's soft-spoken. He's highly educated. His resume passes excellence. He's earned his master's degree. Okay,
But just
I
because
mean,
he's
this.
smart doesn't mean he can't be a killer, right? I mean,
No, but I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I am saying, I don't now, and maybe you would know better than me. Like, tell me, why do we even know about the Pullman interview? Like, that's weird to me.
I don't know why it was leaked. I have no idea.
Okay, but then we hear nothing after it. So that makes me think the way I look at him, he got it. Okay, and he's undercover. And then what I think, things started going very bad, and our little asshole pals at Moscow Police Department.
Hey, easy. Now, easy. That's where I got to draw the line.
Okay, well, no, every channel has its own rules. Okay, tell me
Well,
what I can or can't do.
Well, I don't want to disrespect the investigators because I think that I don't like that. I back the blue, and I believe in our investigators. I believe in our FBI, and because if I lose faith in that, I lose faith in anything. So, in everything. So, I don't think they're stupid. We disagree on that. You could think they're stupid, just don't be derogatory towards them. That's all.
Okay, that's fair, man. I'm telling you, trucking made me change my mind. And that other one, what's the one, the Boston guy that's breaking now or coming up now? That thing is a wild thing. Give me a break.
Which one?
Okay, I got to get back on track.
Yeah, back on track.
I don't know the name. Okay, where were we, my dear?
We were talking about, you said that Moscow, you said that they screwed it up.
Oh, my God. On global TV, we got people schlepping in and out of the crime scene. They're not towing the cars away for 18 days. 7 days after the bodies are found, they decide, maybe we should make the backyard a crime scene. So they start putting up crime scene tapes.
But see, you're assuming. You're assuming.
No, I'm not assuming. We watched it all on Global TV Live.
Right. Okay, they did make the crime scene bigger, but you're assuming that they did it because they're inept. I heard they did it to keep.
Well, yeah, no, you don't know. You do not do a quad homicide killing, the backyard 8 days after the bodies are found. You do that within 8 minutes. Like, are you serious? You take away the victims' cars within 9 minutes. You do not have red custody chain of custody tapes piled up. I know it was the holidays. You do not have 12 of them piled on top of each other on the front door of a quad murder. That is chain of evidence. You do not place bar stools in a crime scene door. You do not start trying to measure tire marks 6 days after the crime. You do not bring in and pretend that you're mover of the week and you're the chief of the police department renting a U-Haul it, and you do not go in and have your entire police force start playing mover of the day. That's kind of like, bring your dad to class and he can get up there and say, I'm a mover. Give me a break. You do not have people going in there without masks. You do not have people going in there without booties. You do not have people going in there without gloves.
Brian, I get what you're saying. You think they screwed it up. But I've got another call, so I've got to take it. We've been on for a while.
That's fine.
Thank you for calling in.
It was fun talking to you.
And stay in chat, all right?
Being good.
All right, thanks, Brian.
Be good, Jay.
Thanks, Brian.
You're neat. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Call from.
Elaine.
Okay. I've sent the caller to voicemail. Goodbye.
It was Elaine from Britain. Call back, Elaine. Elaine from Britain, make sure you're not going to incur a bunch of charges. Hoku, call back. I'm so sorry, Elaine. The pic and the police log are from 12-4, Michelle Hicks. Do I need to slow it down?
Call from.
Elaine.
To accept.
Elaine from Yorkshire. Elaine.
Hello?
Elaine from Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right, thanks. How are you?
I'm great. What's on your mind, Elaine?
It's just this case, it drives you mad, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I believe he's guilty, though. Yeah. It's just like him just playing games all the time.
Yeah.
I just think it's a big game for him.
I feel that way, too. You know that, though.
A lot.
You know how I feel.
Yeah, a lot of people think, yeah, I do, yeah. Yeah. Because he travels all over the say, but yeah, his dad has to take him there when he first starts, and then he has to go pick him up and take him home.
What'd you say?
Do you know what I mean? His dad takes him to the university.
Oh, yes.
And then he takes him back home again. But yet the police said, well, his attorney says he drives all over and everything by himself.
Right. And you know what? You know what else, Elaine? I'm going to give you guys a little spoiler for the premiere tomorrow. So Howard Blum actually talks about the fact that Michael drove out there with him when he moved out there.
Yeah.
And that was when he walked up to this guy, the neighbor, and said, hey,
and asked him,
yeah, my son's shy, could you look out for him or whatever? And then that was Brian getting the pool party invite. So, my question is, that gives us, or not my question, but that gives us a really good time of when he moved there. So if he went to the pool party on the 9th, I would say it was either probably that day or the day after, somewhere around July 9th that he was with his dad.
Yeah.
And Potato says you have a great accent. I agree. I love it.
I love Potato, yeah.
Do you?
Is she from Essex?
She's from, I don't know what Essex is, but I think she's from Lincolnshire.
Near London.
I think.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I know you guys are in the Shire area together. Somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm horrible at geography, but I do know she's a Shire.
Me too,
and you're a Shire. So there's got to be something something there.
Yeah, I just think that he's pulling all the strings with his lawyers. All this that's coming out is all from him.
Yeah. And they're just kind of, they got to go with it, right?
Yeah, they have, yeah. And he thinks he knows best anyway.
You're so right, Elaine. He does.
It does, but yeah, his attitude, man. Yeah. I'd slap him.
Do you think that he was like
so snotty with everybody, isn't he?
Do you think that he was like that with his parents too? A little smart ass?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Well, he asked him not to use pans, buy new pans and stuff, didn't he?
He what?
I mean, if it had been nice, he asked him to buy new pans, didn't he? So he wouldn't eat out of them because of meat. But I don't think he's vegetarian, you know.
Yeah, I forgot about the pans. That's
Yeah. So, I mean, if you say that to your parents, get rid of them pans, I'm not using them, you wouldn't, would you? Not unless that's the way you talk to them.
yeah. I mean, for him to even think
But it
that he
said
could
that,
request that, like, who?
yeah. But it said something about a letter, didn't he, that he'd left to his dad. And he said that he'd been mean to him, but he's the only one he feels bad about being mean to.
Hmm. I wonder what his
Yeah.
sisters think.
Well, if it was me, I'd think the same. He's weird.
I wonder. I still wonder if his sister wasn't the one that tipped them off because the glove thing freaked her out.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, what would you think if you come down, your brother had just his boxer shorts on and some butt inspection gloves on doing his garbage? I'd say, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, it's very strange. I mean, there's just
Well, yeah, it'd be
so
weird,
much.
yeah. And then he ran downstairs, didn't he, to the basement when the police was chasing
He
him.
ran down his boxers down to the basement stairs like, what a child.
Yeah.
Are you flipping
And
kidding me?
he is it reminds me that he could have a paddy, doesn't he, like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it reminds me that he could get angry really quick.
Yes, a short fuse. And that's another thing that Howard Blum
Yeah.
says, that he talks about Michael,
Yeah.
like going out there with him, and that he maybe feels that, Michael was trying to make up for, the rough time that Brian's had with the drugs and
Yeah.
the bankruptcies with the family going through money problems and all of that.
Yeah, but we've all been through stuff like that. I mean, I was essayed by my dad, but I didn't turn to drugs or drink or. I think really it's a man thing more if they're going to do out like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you do get women like that do bad stuff, but it's more men in it.
Mm-hmm. They get triggered
Because-
very easily by stuff, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like we're going to psychologists and that, they say that people who are ill-treated when they're little, it's usually the men that go on to, proceed to do it to their family and stuff rather than the women.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Potato and I were just having this conversation that it seems like men get triggered, and yeah, it's weird and go one way or the other, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
women do
yeah.
too. Don't get me wrong. I don't want people to take
Yeah,
that the
they
wrong
do,
way.
yeah.
but-
I mean, we've seen a few, haven't we? Yeah, like that Letitia Stout. Oh, could
Oh, I
kill
know.
there.
It's just terrible. There's just so many terrible
I
people.
know.
And that's one thing that
I
can
know.
get to you too, like Oki was saying, like take a deep breath sometimes. Like there's a lot
know.
and it's heavy and
Mhm.
there's just a lot of bad people
Yeah.
in the world.
Isn't they? Yeah. And I think it was Maddie he liked.
I think it was Maddie.
Yeah.
I go
'Cause
back and
Kaylee
forth
wasn't
on.
supposed to be there.
That's true. She wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah. But Dylan talked her into going, didn't she? To be a +1 for the party.
Yeah.
Which makes me think about why didn't she do something for 8 hours or however long it was? Because, I mean, you're in your own house. I mean, if you're in your bedroom and you lock it, the first thing you do is ring the police, don't you? And just say, bust your way in, I'm not coming out until you get to my bedroom door, to the police. But I think you would do something if you had something in your own house.
Yeah.
I would anyway. Because, I mean, he wouldn't know if you had locked your bedroom door and you went in your closet or something and rung the police and told them to get round quick. He wouldn't know that you was ringing because he obviously either didn't see her or he wasn't bothered.
Do you think that he had been watching for a while?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, I mean, when you go to the back, you can see right in, can't you? You can see everything.
Fully, yeah.
Yeah, and if you parked out back there, he could see what they was doing and everything. But I think he's been in the house while they've been out at university or something, and I think he put cameras in there. In the air ducts, the eating thing. And he used to work with his dad, didn't he, doing eating.
Yeah. Do I asked Potato today, I was like, do you think that Brian could have, because like I thought of the Ziply employee,
Yeah.
the fake Ziply employee, and then I was like, do you think that it's possible that he faked being like an HVAC worker?
Yeah.
And went in there and said, oh, hey, your landlord called. Like, these girls are going to be like, okay. They're not going to call the property manager.
Yeah, no.
They wouldn't call the property manager. They just let him in. What if he went in and did his thing like a chicken wing and then...
Yeah. But I think he's definitely been in there before.
Yeah. Or during a party. What if he wore it? Yeah. Oh, my God. I just had a thought, Elaine. What if Brian Kohberger wore this weird black mask and went to their Halloween party?
No, it was. Because who was the calling the creeper? That's what I'd like to know.
Who was what?
Because they was calling somebody the creeper, weren't they?
Yeah.
You know when they said that they had a stalker?
The what?
And they kept calling him the creeper.
The creeper?
When they were saying that the girls had a stalker?
Oh, yeah.
Was it Kaylee?
Yes, Kaylee.
Yeah. And they kept referring him to as the creeper. I wonder if that was Kohberger that was talking about.
That's what I think. But remember, there was a report, I think, in the Moscow thing that said a girl called and said that she was approached by two males walking to her car.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
That was weird, too. But I guess, in a college town, things are going to happen. And that's...
Yeah.
And he knows that.
Yeah.
Right? In my opinion.
And I think that... when you showed us that video of him sat with somebody doing Bible studies, that was definitely him.
You think so, Elaine? Thank you so much.
Yeah, definitely. The ears and the nose and the hair. Because you can see when he has it cut. Yeah, that's definitely him. I'd know him anyway.
I think it's him.
Unfortunately.
100%. Yep. And he used those poor guys, and God knows what he used them for, because I think it's possible that he had someone drive his car at certain times. Like,
that's what I was thinking.
Let people use the car, whatever. And, that way the car is seen, but he's over here, and maybe he's on a bike.
He's not,
I mean, there could just be so many games and tricks that were played. To leave investigators on this trail.
He loves it. I think he gets off on it as well, that. But there is a good camera somewhere, and it must be right opposite the house, because Kaylee's sister said she saw him taking the dog potty, didn't she? And they went back in afterwards.
Yeah.
Kaylee and Maddie went out, took the dog, and then went back into bed. So if she could see them, if he went in the front way, they must have a picture of him. But I think they've got him on camera.
They have a lot. Yeah. So here's this Moscow thing. Let me see if I can't Google 105. Hang on. 10534.
Yeah.
M20, 22M 10534. I have a horrible memory with numbers.
Me too.
Like, I look at it and I already forgot.
Yeah. I've been trying to ring you, but you have to put a code on the beginning.
Oh, shoot.
Your number.
Does this cost you a lot to call? I'll let you know.
Well, I don't know yet, yeah.
Oh, well, you better keep it short, because I know that someone called Potato from the States, and it was a lot.
Yeah. Well, it said this one was free, so it's still
awesome.
Going.
Okay.
But you need like a number, before your number. And so I had to ask my phone what will it be, the code for America, and it give me the 011, is it, or the?
It's
and
just
then I put
one.
that in front, and then it got through to you. Yeah. So that's how.
Well, I'm glad you got through. It was great to talk to you.
Yeah, it was nice to talk to you as well. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever done it. I was thinking of doing my own podcast, but there seems to be a lot of bother, isn't there?
It's a lot of work.
People get a bit antsy, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, you could just do you though.
trolls, yeah.
You just got to do you and go with what
Yeah.
you can do. Because, like I was talking with
Yeah.
Oki about, like, there's so many cases that I see reports like, oh my gosh, I want to tell everybody about this,
Yeah.
But I can't. I can't cover everything. I'm only one person.
No. It's like the Gabby Petito. I was actually following her because I like van life. So I was following her on a trip, and I didn't like him from the get-go.
No.
No. There was just something about him. I didn't know what it was, but I want warm to him. But she was lovely.
Oh, I know.
You know,
She was a really cute
Yeah,
girl.
camping and that. Yeah. And the police was all on his side, weren't they, when they stopped him and said that she did him.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah.
And I
the
still
Carly
don't think
Rodney
there's.
did murder him.
I don't think there's been any justice in that at all.
No.
But
Because he's got away with it, hasn't
the
he?
Laundries are going to trial, though, I think in October.
I'm glad. They helped him get away.
Oh, I've got another call coming in. Save some of those minutes and you can
Okay.
call in next time. I love talking to you, Elaine.
Okay.
Elaine
And
from
you too. Take
Yorkshire.
care.
I love ya. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Call from
Ray from New York.
Hello, Ray from New York. You are live.
Hello,
Hey, bro.
am I live now?
You are live. What's up, Ray?
Yeah, I've been following you for quite a while. I sub to you, but I'm not a member.
Awesome.
And
I appreciate
I
you.
I like your podcast and everything because I've been following this case for a while.
Well, thank you for watching me.
Yeah, I texted a while ago in the chat that check his ears out, okay? And you've been showing a lot of pictures there. So if you look at the pictures very closely, you got to look at his earlobe,
Mm-hmm.
his neckline, around his neck. He does got a big nose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that mask is going to stand out a little bit. But also, if you widen up the shot, look at where the banister, on the right hand side, the handle. If you widen up the shot, you'll see a car in the background. I saw this on the creator. He's not a creator. He was small time, and it sounded interesting when he said, "Look at his ears, but look at the car behind him."
Yeah, there's a white car back there, is what I heard.
Right.
Yeah, I think it was this guy.
right.
I think it was this Crime Lies and Videotapes. I think he said that.
Yeah. So I found it kind of interesting. So I'm kind of like been following it. I know the guy's guilty. I think the guy's guilty 100%. And I think the law enforcement, they have cameras and everything all around. They're just not speaking about it so much. As the case get closer, something will leak out slowly, because somebody's going to leak out something sooner or later,
Oh, for sure. For sure. Do you think,
Yeah.
Ray, do you think that the
But-
trial's going to start in October?
I think there's going to be a little delay on it because the defense is looking for all kind of excuses, and if the prosecutors I think they have a solid case. You know what I'm saying? And
I do too.
they try to look. I mean, if they try to, there's a theory out there that they say it was drug involved, all kinds of. But this guy was a stalker, 100%, 100%. I feel that way. I think that he was a stalker. And the way he traveled around the road and stuff like that, it was just to throw people off. And I think he was really stalking somebody in that house,
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you look at the picture, I mean, I found it pretty interesting. I don't know if she could
Yeah, let me.
focus, right into the plate. If the plate could say it all,
Yeah, I don't
They say
have
that-
the actual, I don't have this footage. I don't have this picture. I actually screenshotted it from
But you have the
crime.
screenshot with you have the screenshot with the mask. And
Yeah.
you could show the back of, you could see the car in the background. Can you can you go focus onto that?
If, I wish I
Right.
had a better. I could,
If
yeah,
you
for
could widen
sure.
the- if you could wind up the shot 100% into that car, you might you probably could get the plate, but you could see the car
Oh,
in the
my
background
version is
100%.
really blurry because I grabbed it from another video, but I do see the white. I'm going to put it up on the screen. You should be able to see it. Are you able to see your YouTube right now? Right?
Yeah, I got you real low in the background.
Okay.
I'm looking at you in the tablet.
Yeah, it'll take just a second for this to. You're on a little bit of a delay, but give it just a second. And you're going to see. I just took a picture of the banister, and then
Yeah.
that white
You
blob.
see the car in the background.
Yeah, that white blob is a car, right?
Yeah, right underneath the hand banister there. You see it right on the right hand. Right, you got it right. See the car in the background there.
Yep.
Now this guy that was I guess we're talking about the same guy. He mentioned this because I found it that everybody's only focusing on the mask. He looked like the type. He looked like him. To tell you the truth, his fatigue in the body. That's why I texted and said, check out the ears.
Yeah,
and the neckline.
Dude, those ears.
But
I can't.
yeah,
those fat earlobes.
You have a lot of photos there. You could match it up. I'm pretty sure. The way the neckline is, the way he just tints his head, but the background of that picture that you have right now on there, you could see the car back there. If it was clear, I have a feeling that that's his car.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where.
That's the feeling that I had.
I don't know who, and T-Rev and I were trying to figure this out, where this originally came from, because I found it on this Crime Lies and Videotapes, and then he had gotten it from the reporter room, and then the reporter room got it from JLR. So would it be JLR? You think?
No, I don't think from Jay. I don't know. I don't think Jay. I don't know because I follow him. But JR is all over the map.
Oh my God, I know. I can't.
This guy's all over.
How does he pop up like Where's Waldo everywhere?
Yeah. I just saw that the other day. I was laughing.
Like, what the hell?
All he needed was a red hat. But
right?
I don't think it came up from him. It's just that I saw the other day. I was looking at it. I think it was like 3 days ago. I should have it in my library. Because I watch you guys. I like true crimes. My wife said, "Why do you keep watching these things?" I said, "It's better than Law and Order on TV. Those are reruns."
Yeah, for real. This is real. Like,
yeah,
isn't that crazy?
So, these are things. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. All these cases that are out there, people don't realize it. And the funny, the bad part about it is that the reporters are out there reporting, but they don't report 100%. They only give you the surface. You know what I'm saying? They only make you. They're not really deep down like the sleuths and everybody that are out there to find out the truth.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you listening to me, and I like that
I've been following you for a long time.
You have?
I'm not I subbed up to you, but I'm not a member.
Well, that's okay. Not everybody's a member.
I've been following you for a while until a case a while back. You got shut down for a while.
Yeah, I did.
Else, but I still follow you regardless. I see the reruns. If I miss podcasts or whatever, I still check it out in the evening and the night. I'm in New York.
I can tell.
And,
I can tell by your accent.
Yeah, I'm a snowbird. I'm by Clearwater also. I'll be going there next month.
Oh, no kidding. No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully,
up and down,
hopefully it's
south.
not as hot, Ray, because it has been. Yesterday, the heat index was 115.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you right now, we suffer the Canada air, all that fire that Canada had. We suffer all the fume and everything. So, I was going to travel down to Florida until I noticed that it was a heat wave down there. I said, nah, I'll wait till September.
Yeah. Are you right in New York City?
Yeah, right off of Shea Stadium, right on I say City Field, right off the Met Field right here.
How awesome!
I'm right, I'm by close to the borderline, Long Island and Queens.
How awesome! Wow. So you're right by not far from Rex Hewerman. You following the Long Island serial killer?
Yeah. I've been hearing that guy a lot too, but I don't know. Today I saw the
press conference.
The lawyer speaking for his wife and his kids. I mean, this guy probably had a double life. Believe me, this guy. And I don't know. The guy. I don't know. I think he's guilty too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
He's one
think
of
they're
those
going to
serial
uncover
killers.
more from him.
Oh yeah, I definitely. There's over 10 killings, over 10 females that have died. And listen, this guy, I think he did it behind the closed door when his wife wasn't around. You know,
Yeah, nuts.
and it's bad. It's bad because he had kids, his wife. He lived a double life. You never know who's your neighbor. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel sorry for the people in the neighborhood because it's a nice neighborhood where they live at.
Yeah, it is very nice.
Yeah, and all the neighbors, they said they never seen anything like that. I said, well, you got to check your neighbors out once in a while. I mean, you don't have to be that nosy, but it's good to conversate and find out. If people know people, you can feel them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a New Yorker. I can feel people out.
Oh, I bet. You got good intuition. You got to follow that intuition.
Yeah. But
well, thank you, Ray. I appreciate you.
Thank you, and I'm glad to talk to you, and I hope to talk to you again.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
in your chat, but when I go on your chat, it says Ray 4TS.
Okay. All right. Now I know who you are. I'll look out for you.
All right.
All right.
You.
Thanks, Ray. Have a good night. And tell your wife hello.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Ray.
You're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Love Ray. Love some New York calling in. 727-755-6001. What are your thoughts? I did find this Moscow thing. It was December the 4th, so I don't know why anyone would have this prior to December 4th. There's 22M10534, suspicious incident, Southview Ave, The Grove, 1353, which is 1:53 a.m. Ring camera went off at 2 o'clock this morning. States a male tried her doorknob. Officer contacted, no report. And then suspicious at 14:30, which is 2:30 a.m. Unknown subject walked up to reporting party's door and then walked away. States he didn't knock or ring the doorbell. And then here is another one, King Road. At 15:58, which is 3:58 a.m. Male in a white Toyota Tacoma with Michigan plate has been driving around the area today. King Road. There's probably a lot of people driving around. This was after the murders, so. But this was on December 4th. So if somebody. Oh, it's PM. Sorry. Nez Pierce, there was also a suspicious person report. Now, do you remember the day of the murders or the day after the murders? One of the parents of a frat boy called in to the police and said when he dropped off his son the day prior that there was a small animal brain on the dumpster at the frat house. Ethan's frat house, there was a brain on top of the dumpster, reported by a father who was dropping off his son about, I think, 11 o'clock in the morning, the day after the murders, or the day of the murders. So that morning, before cops were even called, this dad found a brain, but he thought it was a frat joke. He didn't call it in until after. So who put a brain there? So anyways, here's another one on that same day on December the 4th. Suspicious, Elm Street, 2109. Reporting a male acting suspicious and talking to her in the area of her sorority. And then someone sitting on Southview Ave, which I think is the Grove. Thank you, Audra G, for your super sticker. Southview Ave, see? Southview Ave is the Grove. Southview Ave. reporting a vehicle has been parked at the end of the street for 3 hours. Lights have been turned on and off. Okay, this is all December 4. And these are archives, by the way. Somebody's car was egged the night before. And then somebody went around the Grove trying a doorknob, which is what we see here. This is what we see here. This is the male trying the doorknob. So we've got a male with a creepy black mask trying the doorknob. Budford just gifted a membership. Let's see who gets it. Brian Hoffman. Yeah, Brian Hoffman, you're a member. Welcome, Brian Hoffman. Yes, Michelle Hicks. This is at the Grove. This is the corresponding Ring doorbell from this report 22M10534. Brian Hoffman, thank you for the super sticker. Nice. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, guys. The line is open 727-755-6001. We're going to take some more calls. Call in. Do you think that this is Kohberger action going on the Ring doorbell on December 4th? Would he be that bold if he did the murders and then to go around trying doorknobs when someone has a Ring camera? I mean,
Or is it a cigar?
How stupid. It could be anyone, but there was also a killer on the loose. It seems low, but Brian's tall, right?
So is that a joint? Or is it a cigar?
Operators are standing by. Welcome, Unravel. Michelle Hicks, welcome. Welcome to the lounge, guys. Hey, Punani. Punani. Everybody
So
like that good Punani. Welcome, babe.
Or is it a cigar?
Welcome, welcome.
Niggas wife me once they get that good punani.
I'd love for her to come in just so I can play that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you can't go anywhere now, Brian. We love opinions, Brian. We do. I loved your call. I think you put too much. I think you give Kohberger too much credit. I don't think he's as smart as you think. Bernice Rivera and an animal killer too, besides Payne killing wolves. There is no proof of that. Is that kind of like how Payne also owns a butcher shop? Where does the man have time? Gray Nicole, welcome. Shell, thank you for gifting a membership to Gray Nicole.
Can't stop addicted to the shindig.
So is that a joint?
You guys are awesome.
Or is it a cigar?
Brian, I resent you saying I have the worst chat you've been in. I have the most welcoming, respectful group of people here. I think that you are a little gun shy. You might have had some bad experiences, but honestly, I have the greatest group and the greatest mods. All right, let's finish this video. Where'd it go? Have you guys hit that like button yet? That's the question of the day. In the next segment of my read along of Howard. All right, let's start here. Neighbor to a pool party at the Grove. Kohberger in his new trunks, perched at the shallow end of the large pool. Chicken and steak were being grilled to make tacos. There was beer, wine, and tequila. The sun was blinding. There must have been 100 or more college kids on the deck, surrounding the two large ovals that formed the pristine blue pool. He watched as Kohberger abruptly jumped up without warning and approached a girl in a black thong bikini with pink hair and a complex tattoo design.
Hey, baby, can I get
on her
your
left
number?
thigh. Then Kohberger, after only a brief conversation, asked her for her phone number. And he got it. Ryan quietly shuffled off while the party was just hitting a groove. He said no goodbyes. And slowly, pieces of this scattered puzzle start to fit together. So I happened to catch this on T-Revs, and then I had to backtrack to Crimes, Lies, and Videotape, then to Reporter Room, then to JLR. So those are the 4 channels it went through before I saw it. This perpetrator was seen trying to get into a home in the Grove.
Right here, 22 M10534, suspicious. Southview Avenue, the Grove, around 1:53 p.m. Ring camera went off at 2 this morning.
All right, so this is a photo, you guys. And the Reporter Room and Jonathan covered this briefly. I don't think it's been given enough attention due to the fact that our most recent alibi released by the defense is our suspect liked to go out for joyrides. So according to the report, it was at the Grove.
You are not going to want to miss this week's episode of Howard Blum's Read Along. So shout out to these guys, to T-Rev, to Crimes, Lies, and Videotapes, Reporter Room, and JLR for having this information out there for us to have access to. Be sure to check out my other, just a quick video. Poking holes in the prosecution's case. And with this freedom, they've begun to explore new narratives, alternative versions of what might have happened on that fateful night.
What on the
W.S.C.
WS?
And if Kohberger wasn't the killer, or if he was an accomplice rather than the sole perp, then they realized they had to go back to what had been previously brushed over. They had to work their way to an
Call from
Myron.
And the farther they traveled,
to accept, press 1.
to people familiar with what the hey Myron, what's up? The more the
What's up, Jay?
How you doing?
It's TJGIF. Thank God it's Friday.
Right, what's happening?
Hey, listen. Hey, check it out.
What's up?
Check it out. I like you, Jake. Hey, I've been following you for 2 weeks, but I like you a lot. I'm here in Miami, so.
Nice.
What's the weather over there right now?
It's hot.
How hot are you right now?
It's hot. What's on your
Hey,
mind?
listen.
What's up?
I wanted to talk to you about 2 cases, right?
Okay.
So do you know about the case right here in Florida about the man that killed his wife and cut her in little pieces and put her in suitcases?
Yeah, Delray?
Yes.
Yes.
You know what about that stuff?
Yes, I did follow
What's going
that.
on with his sister, by the way?
Isn't his sister like she hasn't been seen
She
in like 3
disappeared.
years?
They haven't, by the way, Jay, they haven't found her yet.
They still haven't found her?
No, they don't know where she is.
Do you think he killed her too?
You remember that apartment that when they found, like, remember this case is crazy too. Like that apartment, he was renting it for his sister.
Yeah.
And that's why he killed his wife. And don't forget that downstairs, that's where he's living.
Right, and then he drug his wife upstairs to cut her up.
But remember, they've been living together for over 20 years, okay?
Yeah.
But he was having an affair with somebody that lives near around the apartment.
That was the motive?
But that the cops, they don't want to say anything. Remember the press conference?
Uh-huh.
When the lady said,
yeah.
Remember the press conference?
Yeah.
I saw it because you put it up. Hey, by the way, nice job with the Matrix D.
With what?
What do you think about that? By
The
the way?
what?
The guy from the Kohberger, that
D?
The video that you post with that dude when he's getting arrested.
Yeah, D.
Yeah, what's his name? Demetrius? What's his name?
D. Demetrius.
Yeah, Demetrius,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's what they call him, right?
Yeah, do you know
And that's
Demetrius?
why they call him D.
Do you know D?
Yeah, that dude.
You
and
know
what about
D?
what's going?
Is that what you said?
Who?
You know D? Is that what you said?
No, who?
You.
I don't know that guy.
Oh,
man.
I thought you
know
said
him because you put that.
I thought you said you.
I know.
I thought you said you.
No, I don't know that dude.
I was
that
like,
dude,
damn.
That dude, like,
should I let you go?
He looks like a.
See, have you?
He looks like a crazy person. When I saw that video, wait a minute. When I saw that video, and I heard the story when you put all that stuff, I was like thinking about it, like, wow, what's up with that? Like, I have friends of mine like that here in Miami, and they go through stuff like that, right? It's like it's not about bullying stuff. It's about respect. Well, I don't think he has anything to do with KB. You know, just to let you know.
No,
he has nothing to do. And you know they're gonna use that in court.
Yeah.
His lawyers. You know that, right?
Yeah. How do you think that's gonna go?
Nothing's gonna happen because he just has an anger management problem. You know, he likes to ping his girlfriends and stuff like that. I mean, you saw his brother in that video that you posted. He was afraid of that guy, man.
Yeah.
I bet you that he threatened them. You know, I mean, great job by the way when you posted that. That was awesome. You know, just to let you know. You know,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I love it.
So where?
I follow you all the time.
You do?
Huh?
Where are you from?
I'm from Miami, right here, but I was born in Central America, from Nicaragua.
No kidding.
Yeah, but I
Nicaragua.
live here all my life in Miami. Huh?
No shit, Nicaragua. You know, I went to
Do you know where that is?
I actually do. You know why? Because I went to Costa Rica before, and I could see the mountains of Nicaragua, and I was like, wow.
Oh, really? Where in Costa Rica did you go?
I was Guanacaste. Is that what it's called? Guanacaste or?
Have you ever been to Nicaragua?
No, but I could see it. So I was like, these guys.
It's the same. It's the same. It's the
Is
same.
it the
It's
same?
The same stuff.
Beautiful.
It's the same. The only difference with Costa Rica is more greener. That's it.
Well, we were on
There's
this
more green.
boat, and I was like, and the guy was like, it was like the tour guy, you know, from Costa Rica, and he's like, I'm like, what's that over there? And he's like, that's Nicaragua, and I was like, wow, like I've only heard of Nicaragua.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
It's so
A
beautiful.
lot of Americans, but a lot of Americans, they own houses over there. They buy them because they're really cheap. With like $30,000, you could buy them.
Yeah.
In the mountains. It's really nice, by the way.
I would love
But
to
anyway,
do that. If I
listen.
didn't have kids and grandkids, I would definitely do that. I would get the hell out of Dodge.
You can still go there, even if you have kids. You could tell your parents to take care of the kids. For a little bit, not for a week.
Right? Do you go there often? Do you go back home?
Nah, I haven't been there for almost 12 years.
No
I
kidding.
don't-
12.
I don't know. I can't go over there because I was raised over there, and every time I go to the airport, I see the little kids like they're like asking you for money and stuff. That
Oh,
was like
yeah.
13 years ago. So I just can't stand that, man. You know, because I don't know. I like to work and stuff, but check it out, Jay.
What's
I
up?
want to talk to you about the cases.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen, what do you think about that old man? Why do you think that he killed his wife after living so many years with her?
You really are
And that
on this
same
case,
building.
aren't you?
Huh?
You're really interested in this case. This Lowe guy, isn't that his name? Lowe?
Well, I actually gave you two cases, but I found another case because I love all this. Listen, I'm telling you right now. Like I started listening with the Alex murder cases, right?
Okay.
And that's when I got hooked. Because how can this guy kill his wife and son over there at that place, right?
Yeah.
And he thought that he was the only. He was gonna get away with it, and you know that, Jay. He was gonna get away with it, and the only reason he got away with it was because of the Snapchat video, and that's it. That was the end of it. And so I'm seeing these new cases, right?
Yeah.
So I see the KB guy, and I see this new video that you've been posting and stuff, like the guy with the mask right now.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who that guy is, though.
I know.
He has a mask.
I know, but but we think it might be Kohberger.
How do you know that, though? He has a mask, but I know
His
he's guilty.
fat
by the way.
ears.
You know how I know? Because I've seen some of the new videos that have been released in the parking lot. You know?
Yeah.
And he was actually stalking the girls, you know?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, it's common sense. I believe that it's common sense and just makes sense of everything else. And if there's videos out there, plus this guy has history. He's not dumb. Studies criminology, right? Didn't he go to school?
I think so, yeah.
Didn't he was actually gonna be a cop, right? Didn't he? I think he applied to become a cop or some stuff like that.
Kohberger?
Anyway,
Yeah.
yes,
He wanted to be a cop,
right.
yeah. And I think he also wanted
Okay,
to be in the military. What's up, Trey
but
Snipes?
how come he didn't pass? There was something wrong there. There's a red flag, right?
Yeah, probably mental problems.
He had a history there, and not only with him, it's the same thing. It goes back to this guy Rex Heuerman, right? I send you the messages right there on the chat. I'm Hoku, right? And my name is Myron. I live in Miami.
Oh, you're
Check it out.
Hoku?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were Hoku. Someone said.
Yeah,
someone
that's why I
thinks.
call you. And I've been trying to call you, and then
I'm
the
so
crazy
sorry.
guy was talking to you about crazy stuff.
Listen. I didn't know you were Hoku. Someone in the chat said that they think your accent's fake.
It's fake?
I don't think your yeah, they think that the fake accent's funny.
Why? Because I live here in Miami, and I'm from Central America, and I was like raised here.
No, I think they think that you're faking it and like trolling me.
Like what? Scarface stuff? Like the movie? Tony Montana and
Oh
stuff?
my god.
That is
It's
that is funny.
Hoku.
Anyway. Yeah, my name is Myra. I could give you my address. I'll give you my email. I don't care. But look, check it out.
Okay, I'm listening.
And I think, and I'm telling you right now, and I think that this dude, he's trying to get away because he's trying to put all those people. And by the way, when you post those videos, when the girl's sitting down, that you think that she's being tied up, how come is it that guy paparazzi knows all that stuff?
I know. It's got to be him.
That's common sense. That was before everything that happened, right?
Right. Yeah.
So how come is it that we're arguing about that? If I take that to court and I show it to the judge, I'll be like, what is this? This guy doesn't know who's Papa Rogers. And this guy, what is his avatar on the Facebook stuff? When you talk to Potato, I like Potato. She's really nice.
Yeah.
But I'm asking you a question, like how come is it that anybody says anything about that? Even his alibi is dumb. I mean, I just don't understand.
Right. Like, what's all the debate for, right?
Right. Like, I just don't understand it. And by the way,
he says even his alibi is dumb. It's so true.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't understand it. Like, what is it that he's trying to say that he's been driving? Look, I live here in Miami. If I see somebody driving around my house in the middle of the night, I'm going to call the cops.
Right. People are,
right?
yeah.
So, like, and these people they just came back from a party. They're like hangover. They didn't even call for food. I think they're awake. I think they know that this guy, he was already inside the house.
You think he
was just waiting for them?
You think he was already inside?
Yeah,
That's
I think he was
scary.
already inside. He was just waiting for them. And I don't think he was there to kill her. I think that girl Sana, she's a super red flag, man. Like, she has a little history with that dude that sells drugs, you know?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh, Dylan?
I've been checking all your stuff, you know? Like, and the funny thing, I go and check everything around, and I like you the best. Because common sense, just like, it tells you right there if it's a lie or not a lie. I know everybody must be making fun of me because of my accent.
No, everybody loves you. They're saying, I love this caller. He's on it. Yeah, no, everybody's loving you.
But it's true, Jay. I mean, think about it. And the last case that I have is the recent one. The guy that is from, I was watching it the other day, and I'm so into it since the Alex Murdoch stuff. But this guy, he's from Spain, right? Mm-hmm. And he's killed his lover that he's been having an affair for over a year. He has a girlfriend, and he went to Thailand, and they had this festival there. And he shot them into little pieces. He put them in suitcases, in 14 suitcases. He rented a kayak, like one of those things that you go in the ocean and stuff. A kayak.
Yeah, kayak. Uh-huh.
Yes. And that was crazy. And then he confessed that he did do it, all the stuff. But I'm thinking, like, why do you have to kill him?
I love
just don't understand it.
I know. Have you ever heard of the Chris Watts case?
The which one?
Chris Watts. He was in Colorado.
No, actually, I have not. I
Oh,
have
well,
not. I have not.
Sunday.
I'm a rookie. Hey, Jay, I'm a rookie.
All right. Well,
I have
listen,
no idea.
Myron, on Sunday, I'm going to be doing a recap because it's the 5-year anniversary. This guy killed his wife, his pregnant wife, his 2 children that were 3 and 4.
Does he have a reason why he did all that stuff?
He was having an affair.
That's why. Again, the same thing that this guy,
Pussy.
he killed that dude because he threatened him that he was going to tell his girlfriend that he was with him, so he killed him.
Yeah, they do it for
And I don't
pussy. Right?
So why do you have to kill him?
Right,
Dude,
just divorce.
I don't understand, man. I just think the psychopaths out there, it's true. It's a really sick world. Like the song from the Tear for Fears, the mad world out there, you know? But, like, man, it's just crazy. I just don't understand it. I just wanted to call you and say.
I'm so glad you finally got through.
Huh?
I'm so glad you finally got through.
Yeah, I was trying to get through, but I have a cat sanctuary here in my house in Miami.
You have
I
what?
leave my husband here. I'm a cat sanctuary.
Cat?
Yeah, I have a cat sanctuary here in my house.
What do you mean?
Like a foster for the cats.
Oh, how many cats do you have?
Like 20.
No, you don't. Shut up. Send me a picture of your cat.
I'll send you.
Email it to
I'll
me.
send you pictures. If you want. Yeah, I'll send you pictures here from Miami.
Oh.
I have a cat sanctuary.
Nuh-uh.
I like you, Jay, man. You're really cool. But like, I just wanted to tell you, you know, I really listen to your stuff, you know, and I'm really interested how cool it is that actually people care out there about what's going on, you know, like.
Yeah.
Do you think the Rex killed Shannon or not? Because I'm a Shannon. Like, I think Shannon deserves justice because she called 911 and nobody did anything. to save her.
Shannon
And that
Gilbert.
breaks- yes, Shannon Gilbert, and that breaks my heart. Every time I listen to that stuff, it breaks my heart because I think like it's not fair.
No, it's
It's
not.
not, you know.
I'm glad they're
Because she
finally
was-
getting like, you know, the attention that they deserve. You know, because
Yeah, but I heard that the what's his name, Rodney Harrison, saying that it was an accident. I don't think so.
No.
No. There is no accident. She didn't fall in the marshes and fall down. She was running off. By the way, when she was in this guy's house, if you listen to that phone call, she was afraid of somebody else. She was not afraid of somebody that was inside that house.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen carefully, that's why she ran away. She
Hey,
didn't run away from that guy that was driving her, or she didn't run away from the other guy. Joseph, what's his name? Weaver, this guy.
Yeah.
You know, but
Hey,
I just,
Myron, I've got,
that's why I wanted
Myron,
to call you just to tell you.
I love
Yeah,
it.
what's
I
up?
love it. Thank you. Listen, I have someone in chat that wants you to share your organization. If you have like a feline organization, they're from the area and they can help. Her name's Ida.
What do you mean? Like help what?
Foster kitties.
Oh,
Everybody-
No. You see, I work with the shelter here in Miami.
Oh, well, she wants to help. So maybe she can get in touch with you and maybe she can foster some too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. See? Look at what your call-in did. It might save some kitties.
Well, I didn't call for that. I was just calling about the crime scene.
I
and
know.
all that
Well,
stuff,
stay
like,
on
you know.
it. Stay
But I
on
just
it.
wanted to tell you all that stuff because I don't want you to think that I'm fake or something.
No, I don't, Hoku. I don't. And Ida wants you to get in contact with her. Maybe Ida can put her email in the chat and you can email her.
No worries. You could get my email.
Or you could give,
But
what's your
all I-
email? Do you want to give it?
Right now, here? I'm going to give it to you?
You don't have to. You know what? Why don't you email me, jaysforjustice@gmail.com.
I'll
and then-
email you. I got your email right here.
And
I don't care
Ida-
if I give you my email here.
Ida, you
I'm not
can-
a serial killer.
Ida, you can email me too.
Roberta.
And then I'll get
Don't
you
worry, I'll
guys.
email you.
I'll get you guys in contact.
Yeah, she can email me too and stuff, you know, so, you know.
Yes,
cool.
we'd love you. Myron, call in anytime. Thank you for being a
Anyway, it was a pleasure
viewer.
to call you tonight, and it was awesome, you know, and like I like listening to you, and I love like listening to like with Potato and stuff about this guy, you know.
Potato?
Like, great job.
Thank you so much,
You have
Myron.
you have a good night,
You
Jay.
too. You have a great weekend.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Oh my God, what an awesome caller. What a great way to end the night. I love it. I love it. I think that I know he's like, oh, well, I got the cats. Brian Hoffman, ruff, meow, meow. Wait, I've got a meow for you guys. You guys ready for it? Oh my gosh, Ida has 8 cats. He's got 20. He's so sweet. He's amazing. Ida, go ahead and email me and then I'll get you two in contact with each other. Whose eyes, Casey? What are you talking about? Casey's like, I can absolutely tell who you're talking about. I'm so glad we had some new callers tonight. If you missed the call in, you can leave a voicemail at any time during the day or night. You don't have to wait. So, Myron, you don't have to wait until the next time I'm live. You think of something, call me, leave me a voicemail. I'll do some lives. We'll play your voicemails. So, I've got a lot. Oh, Teresa. Oh my gosh. I can't give memberships for some reason. I'm not leaving yet. That was just the video playing. Brian, you love the animal cam. Well, if you guys want to give the fur babies any treats, they have tons of stuff on the wish list from Amazon that they love. They love toys. They love treats. And that is also a place we can go when things get dark, right? When things are like, oh, this is too heavy. This is where we can go. We can go over to the doggy cam and just like chill for a second. Chill for a minute. And I'm so grateful for all of you guys. I have the best callers. I have the best chatters. And I want to give an update because we are headed to 90K. We are at 89,754. So I can't do math very well, but I know we're really close to 90. So I'm going to update my board. You guys said I should put 100K. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 100K here. And hopefully we can flip this bitch and replace it with the YouTube play button. So I'll be working on that tonight while I go chill and watch some more true crime on my boob tube. But you guys, I know there's no way to know if this is Brian Kohberger or not.
Brian Kohberger.
I know she's down by the door. I think she's got to go potty. But look how inset the eyes are. And you know, the caller that said it would push it out from his face a bit had a really good point. Because if you look at the eye sockets, and Mandy, I saw you, Mandy. And Mandy, I did the roster the other day. We're going to have to do it again. 100K is a play button. Oh, I love it, Brian. So, yeah, if you look, there's like a gap between, it almost looks like between his face, like where his eyes are because his schnoz, MDP, I'm hooked on you as well. His schnoz is pushing it out. Look at this. This is Michael Kohberger. This was his Facebook profile picture before the murders happened. Is that his thumb? What happened to Michael Kohberger's finger? What is that? It looks like a carrot. But anyways, this was his profile picture on Facebook. Very boomerish. Selfie taken like, I don't know where. Where is that taken? Grocery store? In like the grocery store, in like the alcohol section. Thank you, Mika. I'm so glad you made it as well. Pat Gordon, it was great to see you. David Edwards, thank you. I am premiering tomorrow my part 3 of the Howard Blum read along, the final one of his part 5. And you guys have requested that I read through them all. So I will. So I'm going to be busy. I've got to nurse my vocal cords for the Howard Blum read along. That sounded weird. The Howard Blum read along.
Cut his mic. It's cut his mic.
But anyway, yeah, I came across that photo, but I just feel like that Schnaze is pushing that mask out from his eyes. You know what I mean? Let's see. There's no way to tell. I don't even know why I'm trying. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. I want to thank everyone who called in. I want to thank all of you guys who are sitting here listening to the call-ins. Fag, I agree with you, Fag. He has a crooked nose, but it's in a mask, and it's like pushing it out. We'll see. We'll find out tomorrow. Until tomorrow on J is for Justice. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. I'll see you at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And then Sunday, we have the Watts thing starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I didn't see you, Cheryl T. I hope you're feeling better. Cheryl's been battling some COVID. Whisper. I know, I get all worked up. Aqua and Kendi, good night. Robin, good night. Yeah, it's kind of thrillerish. Like the eyes. Oh, no, Matt. I think I was just making that up. He did run to the basement. I don't know if he was in his boxers. Was he? Wait, hold on. Was he in his boxers when he ran down in the basement? I'll see you at home base, BH. Who's BH? Amika. All right, you guys, let's roll our credits and thank all of you lovely people. I appreciate you guys so, so much. I love you. Mwah. Ink Pot. She just gifted. Let's see who gets it. Ray 4TS. Welcome, Ray from New York. Hurrah.
Or is it a cigar?
I love you guys. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Be sure to check out my other videos and playlists for more true crime content. And if that's not enough, you can join our Patreon. Don't have a tinfoil hat? It's okay. We'll make you one. It's that easy. See you guys in the next video.
See you later. Bye.
Dance it out.
I don't give a damn. I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. Stand up. Too much. I have heard enough.
Did I ask them to do that?
Problems. I don't give a damn. 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 You wanna be with me. You wanna feel something real, but I'm feeling differently. You're making plans to get to France, but don't wanna face the fact that I ain't got time for that. Staying up late, sleeping all day, dreaming about Cadillacs. Buying new shoes, hanging by the pool, sipping on Coke and Jack. Stand up! When you feel alone, but I'll never call you back.
And it's like a meat locker in my chamber.
Is it one Jennifer or two Jennifers?
Thanks so much, Jennifer.
Bye, Jennifer.